Hello everyone, welcome to today's Day 8 webinar brief in CLEP 2 Spoken English webinars by APSCRT. Today's topic is about Vocabulary for Spoken Skills by Dr. Shobha Ma'am, Assistant Professor of English, Anna University, Chennai. Here is a quote, "The limits of my language are the limits of universe." Roadmap for today's session is what is vocabulary, how to improve our vocabulary, vocabulary to enhance speaking skills and examples. The first topic is what is vocabulary. We all know grammar, sentence structures and basic vocabulary. Even though we might wondering on one big question. How do we improve our vocabulary? Or how do we speak English fluently? Or how do we take our English to the next level? No other ways, only through vocabulary building strategies. Only we improve our vocabulary. Which is a quote by Mark Twain. The difference between the right word and the almost right word is the difference between lightning and a lightning bug. This is a three-tier process to learn vocabulary. Tier 1 is about basic words that are commonly used in spoken English. Tier 2 is about high-frequency academic words that are found across subjects. Tier 3 is about words that proper in specific subjects or fields of study. Here is a classification of vocabulary. ఉదాహరణకు మనం ఏదైనా ఒక ఇంగ్లీష్ పుస్తకాన్ని చదువుతున్నప్పుడు కానీ లేదా ఇంగ్లీష్ షోస్ని చూస్తున్నప్పుడు కానీ అర్థాన్ని అర్థం చేసుకోగలుగుతాము. సందర్భాన్ని బట్టి కొన్ని పదాల అర్థాలను కూడా అన్వయించుకోగలుగుతాము. కానీ మాట్లాడేటప్పుడు తెలిసిన పదాలను కూడా వాడలేకపోతాము. The words that we cannot use we call as passive vocabulary. So we need to work on to bring the passive vocabulary into active vocabulary. Here is a classification of vocabulary. The skills listening and reading we called as receptive skills come under passive vocabulary. The skills speaking and writing we called as productive skills come under active vocabulary. Here is a quote by David Wilkins. Without grammar, very little can be conveyed. Without vocabulary, nothing can be conveyed. Absolutely true. After having many interactive Q&A sections in webinars, we came to conclusion that vocabulary is more important than grammar for spoken English. Which is another vocabulary we called as ad hoc vocabulary. That means purposefully అవసరానికి వినియోగించే vocabulary. Like COVID-19, containment zone, social distancing, flatten the curve, epidemic versus pandemic, quarantine versus isolation. So, now the question is how can you increase our active vocabulary? By understanding the words, by deciding the related words, through active listening, and by consistent practice. For example, making a habit to learn at least 3 words in a day. For improving our vocabulary or language, we need self-motivation. ఏదైనా ఒక భాషలోని పదాలను నేర్చుకునేటప్పుడు లేదా వొకాబులరీని గుర్తుంచుకోవాలన్నా ఆ వర్డ్స్కి సంబంధించిన రూట్ వర్డ్స్ని గుర్తుపెట్టుకున్నట్లయితే వీలైనన్ని ఎక్కువ పదాలని నేర్చుకోగలుగుతాము. దీన్నే మనము ఎటిమాలజీ అంటాము. ఉదాహరణకి పిక్చరస్క్ అనే ఒక వర్డ్ని తీసుకున్నట్లయితే which is came from the basic word picture. Picturesque means సుందరమైన లేదా అద్భుతమైన దృశ్యం. For example, the view from the bridge on Godavari river is really picturesque. Here is a word vaccine which is came from the root word vaka that means cow. We have another word dictionary which came from the root word dict which means speak. Dict is a Latin word. When we apply the etymology technique, here are some other words: verdict, predict, and contradict. These 3 words came from the root word dict. Here are some other words: correct, rectangle, and rectify. They came from the root word rect, which means straight or right. We can understand 2500 to 3000 words in everyday English conversations and reading newspapers and magazine articles and English used in the workplace. 10 tips for improving our vocabulary. The first one, read voraciously, make friends with the dictionary, use it or lose it, learn at least one new word a day, understand the true meaning of words, maintain a personal notebook of words, follow a process, play and have fun, leverage every resource we can and diversify. Now, vocabulary to enhance speaking skills. మన ప్యాసివ్ వొకాబులరీ యాక్టివ్ వొకాబులరీ కన్నా పెద్దది. అంటే మనకి చాలా వర్డ్స్ తెలిసినా కూడా మాట్లాడేటప్పుడు వాటిని వినియోగించలేము. కాన్వర్సేషనల్ ఇంగ్లీష్ ఫ్లూయెన్సీ మీన్స్ అండర్స్టాండింగ్ అండ్ కన్వేయింగ్ ఎ మెసేజ్ ఎఫెక్టివ్లీ. అండ్ కాన్సెప్ట్ ఇన్ ఇంగ్లీష్ లాంగ్వేజ్ కెన్ బి డిస్క్రైబ్డ్ యూజింగ్ అదర్ వర్డ్స్. Here are some phrases that we use in classroom language, which are some formulaic expressions. Automatically in conversations, we use these phrases. They are I don't know, I don't understand, I don't want, can I have, what's your name, I'm very sorry, no thank you. Here are some adjectives. When we use these words to replace the basic words, they give beauty to our language. Here are same kind of family words related to smell. According to the intensity of our emotion, we use this scale of words from low to high. For example, upset, annoyed, angered, furious, ragged. General ways to ask and answer. These are all similar expressions to the phrase how are you. They are how is everything, how are things, how is it going, what's been going on, how have you been. For this question we have various kind of answers. I'm doing fine, I'm good, I'm pretty good, I'm great, I have been busy, same as always, fantastic, or okay. Here are some more phrases talking about location. Where are you? Various answers for this question are I'm at work, I'm at the office, I'm at home, I'm at school, I'm at the park, I'm at the cinema, I'm at the beach, I'm in my office, or I'm in my house. When we are talking about time, when can we meet? Answers for this question are we'll meet at 7:30 pm, let's meet at noon. We'll meet on Monday, or we'll meet maybe on July 15th, or I always read better at night than I do in the morning. I really appreciate your help. I'm really sorry I didn't return your book. I'm not sure if we should paint the wall yellow or blue. What do you think? That sounds fantastic. Oh, never mind, it's okay. Could you please repeat that? Thank you, that helps a lot. This picture shows an idiom that is thick and thin. Here are two example sentences for this idiom. We have been together through thick and thin, and we won't leave each other now. This is another idiom. Raining cats and dogs, raining heavily. This is another phrase, asleep. This shows falling asleep. In set of three words, the first rounding word indicates top secret. This word personality splitted into two halves, which means split personality. These are some fun examples. Today's session was ended by Q&A. Thank you for watching me on Madhavi Vlogs is a place for teachers. If you like my videos, don't forget to share and subscribe. Thank you. For webinar link and reading material, see the description.